Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. We start the road trip with the first of four between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jose Barrios gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Popped up. Rosario has a play. Looks it into his glove and there's one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Stepping up now, Richie Martin. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Ball 1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
Nope.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. And the inning is over. Cole Stewart will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you'd get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now batting, Jorge Polanco. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. No balls and 1 strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Stewart has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just 1 pitch.
Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Martin. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Target Field right after this. Set to get his.
Leading off for Baltimore, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. So striding forward now, Rosario. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First offering on its way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Avila, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Byron Buxton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here's Renato.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Take the base. 3 out.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hayes has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
Into the box. Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Alex Avila.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Avila. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back.
Nice try,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And here's the big right-handed punch.
Leading off for Baltimore, the right fielder, number 16. Trey Mancini. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Twins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Number 32 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
What's the play ball?
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Eddie Rosario. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Scott.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Rosario carries a batting line right at 240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. And 2 count. Here's the pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Shawn Armstrong is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nice try,
and he
Ramon.
gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Now
Danny,
batting.
we see a lot of that pitch in
Number
strikeout
13.
situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside.
And that misses inside 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now that's popped up. Davis in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once
Now
again,
batting.
Alex
Catcher.
Avila. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. They
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The set and the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Pickoff throw to third. Just keeping him float. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Popped him up. Cisco over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twins leave the bases loaded. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, Richie Martin. He flew out.
The shortstop, Richie Martin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Shortstop, Jorge.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Uh-oh, he missed it. Throw into third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Bureau. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this stuff.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Now batting, number 24.
Max Kepler will be summoned now to be the pinch runner
for the Twins. Number 26. Max.
Stepping in, number 24. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
So
please.
with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 48, Richard Dwyer.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Blyer, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-2. Here it is. Grounded to third. And he has some trouble with it, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Twins forced to settle for one. Ninth inning coming up. The Orioles are on top 2-1. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off
digging in to try it again, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Rio Ruiz will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Ruiz.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Rio Ruiz is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Michael Gibbons enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. I couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Nice
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rosario goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Into the box now, Alex Avila. To short, hit hard. Martin is up with it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Baltimore jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Cole Stewart earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jose Barrios pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Michael Givens records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.